And I'm also really big on not wasting time, because time is like the number one thing that we don't get back, you know?
Right.
But I find that when you do leave the space for things to be not planned, that's where some of the most interesting and amazing things will happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, how do you handle when things aren't going according to your plan?
Right.
Like if you get
That's a
thrown
great
off, somebody
question.
cancels an appointment that they had with you. Like,
But today my plan changed. How'd I handle
you're
it?
right. You actually handled it amazing.
I shifted my
Yeah.
evening stuff to the morning.
That was like that was a good tell of like what this would be like. Because I haven't seen you in
Yeah.
2-ish years. Yeah.
2 years.
2
yeah.
years and change.
Yeah.
And I wasn't expecting the grace and the flexibility that you gave. So that's good.
You
know,
handled it great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
if
felt
you-
still super excited to come. It wasn't
Yeah.
like
We
a
were like,
fear
"Oh,
or
no,
like you're angry
we're
about
late."
it or
Yeah. I mean, I really felt bad because I don't want to disrespect your time.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make sure that we gave appropriate time and everything. But I was wondering if you were going to be upset. And like even hearing that you plan each part of your day like that, it's really good to know that you are flexible still with it.
100%. I mean, I have to. I exist in the world. You know what I mean? Like I exist with other people, and I exist with people not always. I don't want to even say not being on time, because it's not always that. It's like people's day.
Changes.
Things happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People have kids. People have jobs. People have like my day shifts too.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't. I mean, I recognize the realm within which I exist,
Mhm.
and at some point, on some level, I have to be flexible. I
Yeah.
have to. Otherwise, I'm shooting myself in the foot. It was funny. I was talking about this with someone, I think 2 podcasts ago, about how it used to bother me when people showed up. Like if I said, let's grab coffee at 8 and you showed up at 8:15,
Mm-hmm.
it would bother me so much, like on a deep level. I would be so hurt isn't enough to describe. It would just eat me up. Even 5 minutes. And then if on top of that you wouldn't give me a heads up
Mm-hmm.
that you're going to be late,
Mm-hmm.
oh my God, it just like used to get me all the time. And until I realized that the day I realized that you being late has zero to do with me is the day it stopped bothering me.
There you go.
Because I always thought it's
Amen.
me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I always thought if you're
Yeah.
15 minutes late, it's because I am worth you being 15 minutes late to meet me. And the day I stopped connecting the two
Mm-hmm.
is really also the day you realize this person's late to their job, this person's late to everything. And so it really has nothing to do with me.
Just stop.
I'm not talking. I wasn't even thinking about you.
Well, now you know this. So
Yeah.
just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
not
yeah.
a morning person.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I would like to get there, but currently I'm not.
Yeah.
I can't
no,
pretend
it's
to be.
no. You have to be flexible. You have to. I mean, it's you live in the world.
Like what you said is really true though about like the space where surprising things happen. I think my life is so unscheduled and so unstructured, and because it's made up of so many of those beautiful like divine appointments, I could never have planned for it, but because I left the space, I was able to answer it. Like I think about that a lot, that I'd say like the way that I feel God brings people into my life is always like a notification that I have to respond to. Am I going to open this or am I not? Am I going to, nope, I don't have time for that. I get a message, a phone call, an inquiry, like an invitation to engage with something that wasn't on my radar, but I know when it comes, I'm willing to say yes. And therefore I have all these incredible experiences. It actually makes it hard to schedule my life because I want to leave the space open for that. It's so valuable to me that it's hard for me to close doors on that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you have the opposite
I'm
problem.
completely opposite.
That's so interesting.
But I'm also very like relaxed about timing. I know
Right.
that it's not personal. I don't have expectations for people to be on time. Please don't ever be early. Never be early. Don't do that to me.
But you don't think on some level that's like almost sad that as a society, it's not just you. Most people don't expect people to be on time, especially if you start getting into like, there's a joke and it's called JST time, Jewish Standard Time. And that's basically because everyone are late. Like I've heard
That'd
that
be
so
like
many
Mexican
times.
time as well.
Right. Yeah. I'm sure every culture would say that. But you don't think that's kind of sad on some level that we
It
no
is.
longer expect people to be there when they say they'll be there.
It is, but
The whole concept of time is really interesting, actually.
Now you're getting way deep.
I know.
Yeah.
Now you're
but
like,
this is why we
who said
connect.
it's-
this, yeah, we like her saying that doesn't make me like, what? I'm like, oh, I know where we're going with this. Yeah. But it's interesting because you were saying in your other episode that we started listening to that it's sad to say that, oh, society standard today. Well, when you look at the foundation of society now, it's almost completely disintegrated. Our traditional values are not there. So
Gone.
what do you expect of people?